We are now learning the names and also seeing the faces of the two children killed in yesterday's shooting. 8-year-old Fletcher Merkel and 10-year-old Harper Moisky, both being remembered as kind, brilliant, and bright lights to all who knew them. Allie Bauman spoke with the Minneapolis police chief this evening, and she is here with the latest on that. Allie?
Well, Christine, there were about 200 children in that church when the shooting began. The police chief told me while it was a daily mass for the Catholic school, this particular mass had all the kids together celebrating the first week of classes. Investigators have not determined a motive, but the chief said it is clear to him the shooter wanted to watch children suffer.
Help us, I need your help.
That was the prayer 10-year-old Astoria Safe repeated while hiding under a pew in Minnesota's Church of the Annunciation Wednesday, bullets flying above her head. It is her first week of 5th grade at the Catholic school. Shrapnel is still lodged in her skull.
While I was down, I was praying while the shots were firing, and I just felt my head, and then I just looked at it, and then my hand was in blood.
10-year-old Harper Moisky and 8-year-old Fletcher Merkel were killed. This is Fletcher's father.
Please remember Fletcher for the person he was and not the act that ended his life. Give your kids an extra hug and kiss today.
The 23-year-old shooter who took their own life had attended the school as a child. Law enforcement sources tell CBS News the shooter went to the church a few weeks ago under the pretense of reconnecting with faith, later drawing this layout of the parish. This is now among the hundreds of pieces of evidence police have recovered, along with 3 legally purchased guns used on Wednesday and over 100 shell casings. The once stained glass windows are now boarded up. Police say the shooter fired through them, giving the children inside no warning.
But then to see 2 young children murdered, so violently killed, sitting in pews inside of a church, it just makes it all that more disturbing.
Minneapolis Police Chief Brian O'Hara spent 2 decades in New Jersey with the Newark Police Department before being recruited to Minnesota 3 years ago. I
have 2 young sons that still live in New Jersey that will be starting school in New Jersey next week. So obviously, just like many of our officers, I'm a parent that's obviously very concerned.
And Chief O'Hara told me that all his years and experience in Newark prepared him to handle this moment as best it could. And as disturbing as this all is, it could have been even deadlier. The chief says one of the guns immediately jammed as soon as the shooter tried to use it. And the church has a long-standing practice of locking the doors during Mass, which, Christine, police say likely prevented even more tragedy.
Yes, absolutely, Allie. Thank you.